about that.
Yeah, it seems like it absolutely needs to
But I
happen.
could be, listen, I could be wrong. I'm taking a chance here.
Do you know
Ask
what?
the fans. Do a poll and ask the fans. Would y'all want to see? Not rather, would y'all want to see a rematch between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney?
Did,
I guarantee you they say yes.
did Ryan tell you today what weight he wants to return at?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The weight that he's left in,
143.
143, 147. Depending on the fighter, depending on who the guy.
So he's
developed.
open to a catch weight in between somewhere
Yes.
there for the right fight?
Yes.
So if Devin and him were going to do it, you think they could do it at 143, and that would be the weight?
I can tell you what I think we should fight when the time comes. When I know? 'Cause I thought y'all was going to ask me, but it seemed like we ain't going to get there.
Who do you like?
Shakur. I like to see him fight Shakur.
You think
Because there's
Shakur?
no advantage there. Shakur been sitting on the pond, fishing, right? Shakur haven't been active, correct?
We injured now too.
He haven't been active, correct?
No, correct.
Time Ryan is ready, that should be, I don't know for sure, I could be wrong, that should be a healing time between now and then for Shakur, correct?
Facts.
As long as he stay healthy. Out of the gate, no advantages. Would you agree? No advantage as far as being active.
Yeah.
Both fighters, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So but Shakur fights at 135. That would be a big step up for him.
Meet in the middle.
But everyone moving around in weight now. I think
We're
boxing's
in a
changing with
different
the
era
weight.
right now.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about weight. Right now you're talking about Bud Crawford wants to fight Canelo Alvarez. I mean,
Who wins
did
that
it.
fight,
You
by
did
the
it.
way?
yeah, see now I start another interview. I'm not doing no more interview on that. But I just was countering your right hand that you threw at me, and I rolled with it. And I came back.
Hall of Fame status.
Hold of Fame status. I came back.
Yeah,
with,
exactly.
You can't use that trick because Crawford challenging and calling out Canelo Alvarez. So come on, man.
Yeah, we've talked for years. Years ago, we talked about going to the Middle East for you yourself. Now you're going as a major promoter with your biggest stars.
In November, I will be in Saudi Arabia. Correct.
How does that make you feel to go out there? Not just as a person,
Well,
as
a culture and as a Muslim, and understanding the blessings in representing what I've been representing 30-something years, close to 40 years of my life, through generations of my family on both sides, mother and father. It's a blessing, and not only to be in a culture that breathe and live Islam, than adopting Islam like Americans most have done or received it that way. It's like visiting the Holy Land, and that to me, like any religious person will go to their country, whether it's Israel, from Jewish, there or there, it's paying homage to what you represent, and who don't want to pay homage, right? Where they need to do, especially when you make Hajj in my religion.
you have to do it once in your lifetime. Right?
Correct.
Now, Eddie Hearn, I don't know if you saw the interview, but he said that Golden Boy has no boxing stars. Did you see that?
Say what?
He said that you guys have no stars.
Well, Ryan Garcia is suspended, but he won't be suspended for life. He's a star.
He's a superstar.
He's a superstar. And there are stars and there are fallen stars. Ryan Garcia tripped a little bit, but he didn't fall. And he still got a heartbeat, he still loves boxing, he still wants to be in boxing. I'll say this, there is some future stars
Oh, big time.
that's knocking on the door
Peter.
right now to be that. So it only takes some time, not years, to become a star. I'd rather have some highly respected potential stars than not have any, whether they stars now or be stars tomorrow. So you could say we don't have a house of stars, but they right there waiting and brewing. And come November in Saudi Arabia, Rahat season, you will see some star action that night in the cruiserweight division and in divisions underneath the cruiserweight championship undisputed fight.
Now, you guys have on a roster a fighter that I would love to see him fight.
It's
Crawford.
loaded.
Virgil Ortiz Crawford. What do you think of that?
I'll buy a ticket if I was a fan, and it won't be in the bleachers. I'll save up my money if I was a 9-to-5 working person. I'll buy it. That fight there. It's not just the names, but both fighters want to fight the best, and they fighting the fighters now. Proving that means that they fighting whoever they have to fight to show that they are the best and they're going to destroy any super match of that magnitude. I love it. Elliot, I love it.
I ask you, what's the one thing Bernard Hopkins misses the most from boxing? Is it the fights? Is it the camp? Is it the ring walk? Is it the interviews?
The check. the check.
It's a real answer. You kept it 100.
It's a realistic answer. The check. All that other stuff. It's all right. It's even good. But when you got that swollen eye, when you got that busted lip, and you grabbing the table, and you grab the check and you put that ice bag check on your eye.
I think you will.
It feels a little better. It's better than putting a steak on your eye like they used to do back in the 50s and 60s. So, but you know, to be able to see the young talent, especially coming from Golden Boy house, and even if they're not outside there, but I got a relationship with fighters outside of Golden Boy, to see them deservingly get and earn what they came in there for, and not just the check. Elliot, they want to make history also. They want all of the accolades that come with being great. And that's what I like.
So my last question. You're straight like an arrow. You don't jaywalk, you don't drink, you don't smoke, you don't party. You're very solid.
I jaywalked in 2 days ago here in LA. The worst place to jaywalk at.
Yeah.
So I know the tickets in the mail. Because they got the cameras up there. They get you, they send the tickets.
So how
to
they know
me.
it's you? On the camera.
Oh, they know. They good. They
They
got
know
camera.
who
on.
They have the
zoom
Hall of
in.
Famer.
But my
gotta know
point
who
is
Bihop
that
is.
there's some fighters that say, oh, we didn't get paid. And I know that you're...
Who ain't get paid?
Different fighters have said that in interviews. And Mark has mentioned it, and other fighters. Have you heard about that? Or?
They didn't get paid from who?
From Golden Boy, that's what they said. Oscar denied it.
They ain't get paid for doing what?
They said Golden Boy.
We could be.
They said
Come on, y'all.
Golden,
Don't be
they said
tiptoeing.
Golden Boy's money is funny. They didn't really receive what they were supposed to.
Who said that? Give me a name.
Juan Manuel Marquez, Canelo,
There's a tweet today from Berlanga,
Devin
too.
Haney, Edgar Berlanga mentioned it on Twitter.
I'm a little confused here. And I'm not saying that this wasn't said. So you telling me, which I've seen certain things here and there, but I don't react off Instagram gossip. If somebody took something from me and I got receipts to show it, I got depositions to show it, then sue. Let me say again, we live in America. You don't have to be right to sue. Elliot Setback, I came in here with the presentation of that. I don't want to hear this gossip stuff. You're not going to put me in a position to say, I know 100% about what's going on. I don't know 100%. All thing I do is ask my partner and he tells me, Bernard, I promise you, I've done everything the way it's supposed to be done. I paid for everything that's supposed to be done. I received what I was supposed to receive. If you feel that someone done something wrong to you, especially in business, because this is a business, and you point the finger wherever you point it at, hire a lawyer, not an injury lawyer. Hire an attorney or representation to tell you the steps what to do to recoup whatever you think allegedly is owed to you. It's very simple. It's everywhere you go in America, you see law signs up. There should be no problem finding an attorney in America. They all over the place. I mean, that advice is free. I gave you $100 worth of game there. I mean, I can't be this
Like
smart.
Gilly says, $1 billion worth of
I
game.
can't be this smart than everybody else that's going to see this interview. Sue if you feel like someone owe you something and you can prove it and you know you can win, then sue to get your money.
And if they're not suing, what does that say?
Character assassination, maybe we should sue for defamation of character. Woo, drop the mic.